This is Optimal Living Daily, episode 1791. This is how to train your brain for goal achievement by the NeuroGym team of MyNeuroGym.com. And I'm Justin Malik. This is the podcast where I act as a personal narrator for you for free, usually from blogs, sometimes from books, but in either case, always with permission from the authors. We have a bunch of shows covering different categories or topics. Just search for Optimal Living Daily wherever you're hearing this to find all of them. But for now, let's get right to it as we optimize your life. This is how to train your brain for goal achievement by the NeuroGym team of MyNeuroGym.com. Do you have big goals and dreams that you can't seem to reach? Want to make more money, but for some reason can't get out of your current tax bracket? If so, we've got the neuroscience news that'll help you train your brain to achieve success in this lifetime. Your amazing brain has something like 100 billion neurons, aka brain cells, which all have connections that create neural patterns and pathways. And for the first time in our lives, thanks to the latest neuroscience research, we're able to understand a little more about how the brain works. Exciting, isn't it? And the best part is that we as humans have the ability to build new neural pathways and connections to help us accomplish our goals and dreams. One of the first things you must do if you want to achieve ultimate success is reinforce neural patterns that activate the visual area of the brain. How do you use your mind's eye to bring your vision to fruition? Number one, practice creative visualization to get started on your path toward goal achievement. The first thing you must do when you set out on your journey to success is to make your goals as clear and concise as can be. Write down what you want to achieve. What does your personal and professional success look like? Be very detailed in your description so that if someone read it, they would know exactly who you are and what you do on the daily. When you practice this technique, you activate your visual cortex and your prefrontal cortex, which is also known as the CEO of your brain. Get creative. Dream big. The best way to impress your vision to your subconscious mind is by practicing creative visualization. Okay, moving on. Number two, understand why you want to achieve your goals and share your reasons with someone, i.e. a loved one, mentor, or success coach. Ask yourself why you want to achieve your goals. Do you want to be an entrepreneur, business magnate, philanthropist, and super success like Richard Branson? Do you want to make sure you live your life to the fullest, doing the things you love with the people you love the most? Name your big why by going within to explore your core values. You don't want to regret the things you didn't do, right? Furthermore, when you understand why you want to achieve your goals, you turn off the fear circuits and turn on the motivation part of your brain. Number three, train your brain to achieve success by developing an empowering belief system and healthy habits. In order to move further along the path toward goal achievement, you must retrain your brain to have positive and empowering thoughts because, as we all know, negativity gets us nowhere. Transform your limiting beliefs and start believing in yourself. You and only you have the ability to fire the inner critic that keeps telling you lies. Release the thoughts that believe you're not good enough, smart enough, or worthy. There are so many common limiting beliefs circulating in the world that have been programmed into our minds as the truth, but your negative self-talk isn't true. That's right, the system of limiting beliefs you've been carrying around is just a load of nonsense and neural dissonance. And did you know that illusory fear is the main reason you procrastinate and push aside what's most important to you? The good news, you can change the pattern of thinking that's keeping you stuck in the comfort zone and far away from reaching your goals and dreams by retraining your brain. And with practice, you'll be able to finally silence the voice that falsely accuses you of not having the right skills, time, or money to break free. And number four, exercise daily to reinforce your positive neural pathways for success. Close your eyes, take some deep breaths, and see yourself celebrating at the finish line. Visualize what you and your life looks like after you achieve your biggest goals and bring your emotions into the mix. If there's an obstacle in your way, see yourself overcoming it and notice how that feels. Emotionalize your creative visualization practice to stimulate the release of feel-good hormones like serotonin and dopamine into your brain. When you repeat exercises like these, you reinforce positive patterns for success. And with the repetition, your new neural pathways will override your old habits, beliefs, and behaviors. With practice and time, you'll align your conscious and subconscious mind. Makes sense, doesn't it? You just listened to the post titled, "This is how to train your brain for goal achievement" by the NeuroGym team of MyNeuroGym.com. And thank you to the team at MyNeuroGym. Number one was writing things down. That's something my brother talks about a lot on the podcast Optimal Health Daily. That simply writing things down will give you a better chance of succeeding. Kind of reminds me of the story of Jim Carrey writing himself $1 million check and keeping it in his wallet before he made that kind of money. You can call it the law of attraction or visualization, determination. In either case, it seems to help. And that's a big reason why we made a workbook that goes along with episodes of this podcast. It's a nice and pretty hardcover workbook that has been years in the making, many months of production, and should be available to ship by December 1st, I want to say latest. But we're starting pre-orders because the first production run was small and we have no idea what to expect in terms of sales. If we sell out in the pre-order phase, that'll give us some extra time to print some more. So if you want this before the end of the year to start off on the right foot, and while we still have copies available, come by oldpodcast.com/shop. We're really proud of this workbook, and it's the only physical product we've made that we've taken this seriously. And again, it goes along with episodes of this podcast. So come check it out again at oldpodcast.com/shop. But I'll leave you there for today. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow for the Friday show, where your optimal life awaits.